Order live.
Yay!
Welcome, wayward gamers, to the Emporium. I am Jay, also known as Neofed3 on some of the socials. Neofed on some of the others. But you know what? Enough about me. Welcome to the Emporium for the Wayward Gamer. I am excited to bring again episode 9, season 5 of the Legends of the Ones, our Pathfinder
Of chapter 32 of book 4.
Yes. Our Pathfinder 2 Pathfinder actual play campaign that we've been running for 5 years because we're in season 5.
Wow. Like 3 years.
Well,
2021.
shh.
2021.
that would be 4 years then.
3.5.
Yeah.
Well, we
time.
Yeah, we kind of set because someone had to disappear for a while and come back and all that other good stuff. But welcome everyone. We have an exciting game tonight. We have zombies. We have horror. We have
horrors. Oh, horror.
Horror. Sorry. No, not horrors.
Oh,
but horrors.
That'd be exciting.
Well, there might be later on, but you know, but needless to say, adult warning or rain, not we're crit warning,
Trigger warning.
Trigger warning. There's the words. We have gone through our girls long ago. Rock. Ready for this, but if there is some horror that may or may not be, that's okay. Just back. We are going to be in going to be some choices, things. And where are they going? They're in Ravenmoor, which is a small town. The group is shards, and they were told by a wizard at a big and he said, "Hey, I've got some information about a shard and a temple of Narni, or Narnia, or not Narnia, but Denari, which was where these shards are coming from. Shard in. They're going to investigate it. But unfortunately, when they arrived, it was a burned out town or building that they arrived in. Well, they heard a lot of that nature. That's when we're gonna going to transfer over to a little battle map so everyone can kind of get an idea of what's kind of going to happen. And so I pull my notes up real quick. We begin by saying that the party exit the building.
Do we just assume everyone watching knows who we are?
Oh, well, yeah, but would you like to
Okay.
introduce yourself?
I'm just checking, man. Like normally you do an intro. That's all.
I know, but we're diving straight into this.
That's
one.
cool. That's
So
cool.
we're gonna
All right,
let's
let's do it.
This is
Let's do it.
go.
Let's introduce ourselves after it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just like, hey, I'm Jim. I'm playing Glastoc. This is Carrie. She's playing Brynn.
You can tell
That's-
because that's what is on my placard.
Yes.
We're gonna have fun here, everyone. It's all about
That's,
the good fun.
that's Ryan over here. That's
It's Carrie playing Brynn.
I already said that.
Oh.
And then there's Jeff way down at the bottom. He's playing Aviro. So
So the party
that's Jay over here.
I'm the GM, yeah. The party exits the building's remain that once stood the Church of Desna. Through the front door, the sky has turned dark and the winds have picked up. Whirling dark cloud glows several hundred feet in the sky. It's growing larger and larger, and it appears to be covering the village. Will be covering the village in a few minutes. Lightning strikes of purple color can be seen striking on the distance edges of clouds. As you exit, party, you sense that something's not right. Feeling of death magic begins to raise the hairs in your arms and back of your neck. Mixed with the sense of dread, the village feels like an apocalyptic event is about to happen. Then your attention suddenly yearns turns beyond you as you hear a loud screaming from a woman, and you begin to process what is happening. Slow-moving humanoid creatures, partially missing sections of their body, wearing dirty, clattered clothes, swarm the villagers. With outreached arms, the dead have begun to. Hordes of creatures, undead, begin attacking villagers in every direction. There is no defense for the villagers, and they are being slaughtered all around you. It is pure chaos. Please roll initiative. As we begin this event, you come out of the burned out church. Oops. I wanted this. Okay, so what do we got for initiatives?
32.
36.
We're starting off with Brynn first.
Jeff got a 36.
And you got a 32 or 34, right?
Carrie got a
30.
32.
32. Jeff got a 36.
Dang, Jeff, why?
Shit.
Cause
he's speedy.
Cause Aviro is speedy.
All right.
Since episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
of
true.
Season 1.
And what everyone else? Gwen.
That's a 22. Rolled terribly.
Uh-oh.
That's a plus 17 on the die.
Yes. And Glastoc. How about you?
Hold on a second. There we go. Okay. I had an old version of Glastoc up on all. Glastoc's not level 8. He's level 10. All right. Let's see. Why is this not loading? Load.
Oh.
There we go. And there. Okay. Roll 35.
35. Wow. I'm kind of impressed.
Glastoc rolled a 19.
Well, I've got good news for all of you.
We're going before all the zombies.
You're going before everyone.
Yes.
Not
What do you mean?
just-
There's other.
Not just the zombies, but every single person in town.
Yes.
Villagers,
Yes.
interesting individuals.
Yes. We're the heroes.
everyone you are going ahead of, which is quite impressive, since even though certain things do happen at sessions. So as we pull in here, Aviro, you would start off the initiative with 36. As you see right here, down here, you see a woman and a child running from the group of zombies that is about to grab her. They are, you know what? Let me read this for you. Your attention suddenly shifts as a woman behind you screams. As you look, you see a middle-aged woman running from these creatures with her young son tightly gripped around her arms. She's wearing a shopkeeper's apron with bloodstains across it. Panicked, she's running towards you about 50 feet or so away. A pack of these dreaded creatures chase her. Her son, the 8-year-old, is trying to keep up. He looks fear in his face is very noticeable. He is running as fast as he can. He looks exhausted from the running. Girl, what would you like to do?
Well, we come out and everything is on fire and chaos is happening. So Aviro immediately starts hyperventilating and doesn't know what to do and panicking, and he is going to delay his action until after Gwyn.
Ooh, yes.
Very smart. Great move.
Wow.
Great
Okay.
move. Very smart.
That being said, next on the will be Glastoc.
All right. So this is, hold on. Let me.
Where are we on this map?
You
Find
are
us. There we are. Never
right
mind.
there.
Found us.
It
How do
is it is a bit small, yes, but there's a lot of stuff going on.
How do I want to ping?
Hold down left click.
Okay. So this is the lady and her kid right here, right?
Yes,
Okay. What is this?
that is a zombie.
Okay. And then over here, who are these two people?
There seems to be some villagers, and there is some zombies around them.
Okay.
They look
and
up.
then
They appear to be gnomes.
Okay. And then what is this thing right here? The one in front of them.
That is a gnome. That is a villager gnome.
So there's
Okay.
three
There's three gnomes.
There's a gnome and 2 children. These 2 are children gnomes.
Okay. Um. Okay, Glastoc. Glastoc's gonna cast. Let me just double check my range here. Okay. Glastoc's gonna cast Wall of Virtue, which
Okay.
creates a. Are these 5-foot squares, Jay?
Yes, they are 5-foot squares.
Okay. Creates a 60-foot long, 10-foot high wall. So it'd be 12 squares, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Two, three, four, five.
Wow.
9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah. So basically just past the lady and her son. So this one is actually in the wall when it gets cast.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Does it get chopped in half?
Well, he's gonna take damage at the start of his turn. So okay.
What kind of wall is it?
It is a translucent wall of light. It's a 5-foot thick wall, 60 feet long, 10 feet high, 5-foot thick. It sheds bright light 20 feet on each side. So it highly illuminates everything on both sides.
Okay.
And that is Glastoc's turn.
So shiny wall. So they on his turn they take damage. You're saying correct?
On their turn, yeah.
Okay.
And they're, if they start in the wall, it damages them, or if they pass through it. So,
Okay.
okay.
All right. Ooh.
Is that, yeah.
Make an intelligent. But so you can't see through it. It's just this bright light. Correct?
Yeah, 12 exactly. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just very bright, 20 feet in both directions.
But
So
is
you-
it translucent or is it opaque?
I think it says translucent. Hold on.
Okay. So they can see through it.
It's a translucent wall of light.
Okay. So they can technically
It's
see
just
through
shining
Right.
brightly
Okay.
20 feet on each side. Yeah.
Okay. All righty. Anything else?
Nope, because that's all three of my
Okay.
cast that spell.
Brynn.
Now, the nice
Yes.
thing about this is it lasts a minute
There you go.
and I don't have to concentrate on it. So I can cast it multiple times.
There you go.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
I think Brynn, seeing Glastoc create this wall, I am gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 to be here. And can I hold one of my actions for like if they come at me, bro? I want to hit them.
Yes, so
Or-
you can hold your action if someone's going to come up and then use one
I have
action to hit you.
One
Yes.
action left. I'm gonna hold it for if they get within my fucking area. I'm gonna hit them with my sword.
Perfect. Which
I
brings
guess.
us-
Wait a minute. No, I can't because
Why?
I want to draw my sword, and that's my third action.
That's your third action to draw your sword. Yes,
Fuck. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. That'll do.
you'll be fine.
I'll be
Aviro,
fine.
you'll be fine. Aviro, are
It
you
is
coming?
not my no because it's Gwyn's turn.
Yeah.
Yes, but are you going? So when are you going again? When you
After Gwyn. After
Okay,
Gwyn.
so you are going to go at 22 then
Well, 21. Yeah.
after Gwen. Okay, so that brings us to Gwen. Gwen, what are you doing?
Well, when initiative was rolled, I raged, so that's
Woohoo!
fun. And it is an action to draw your weapon, so I'll have my sword drawn, and then while raging, I've got a speed of 40 feet here, so let's see how far we
That's
can
why
get.
you just run around with your axe in your hand at all times, so you don't have to draw it.
I mean, yeah, it's a good point. So I will. I was hoping to get closer, but
Okay, yeah, it's first round. I mean,
we'll move up that way, and shout for the gnomish children to come this way.
okay. Aviro. Now it's Aviro's turn.
Now it's Viro's turn.
What would Aviro like to do?
I'm trying to find some information about a thing. I'm very sorry. Hang on. I know I should have had this done. It doesn't say how many. Oh, two actions. Okay. So if you have a wand of a spell,
Yes,
utilizing that takes as many actions as casting the spell. Is that
correct.
how that works? Okay.
Yes. So if you have a wand of force barrage or magic missiles, you can do 1 or 3.
Gotcha. Okay. Then I am going to
Take an action to pull it out.
shit.
And then 2 actions to do something.
Shit.
That's the spell. So
Shit. Well,
this is where it gets to the, like I said, there's a lot of trickiness coming in on this.
Okay, that plan isn't gonna work. Welcome to the super exciting game, folks. Ah, damn. Okay, well, instead of that, then I will. Bloody hell.
Just got to say that is a really cool move with that wall of light,
Yes.
Glastoc.
Yes.
That was
Very
Yes.
cool.
Early MVP contender there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, listen, I've used it before, and I was, so when Jay showed us this map, I was like, oh, I know what I'm
Ooh.
going to be doing a lot of. Wall of light.
All right.
Aviro.
Yeah.
Okay,
The only
here's what-
problem
here-
is
Oh, go ahead.
Glastoc's already the slowest member of our party, and it
Mhm.
takes all three
True.
of my actions to cast the spell. So
So now he's just gonna clank, 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 clank.
All right, Aviro. Time's up. What you got?
So, Vero, this where's my pinger? This church that we're in is stone.
Yes. Yes. It's crumbled stone. Yes.
It's crumbled stone. Hot
Mhm.
dog. Avero's
It's on fire.
Aviro is gonna cast
Mending.
shape stone.
Yes.
No, he's gonna cast shape stone on the rocks in this corner
Mhm.
because it's a ranged touch, but he has extended reach, so I can cast a touch spell 30 feet away, and I'm gonna shape that stone
Shape the shit out of that stone,
into
man.
a wall that goes from there to there.
Okay. All
Excellent.
right.
All right.
So that's
off-
two
Cut
actions.
off one of our escape routes. Way to go, Chip. Good job.
You're
No,
welcome.
Leonidas and his 300. We're deciding where to fight.
We are drawing our battle lines.
So
So
so two actions to cast a spell.
that's
now-
2 actions to cast a spell.
So here's the question though. Does the spell take 2 actions to cast?
Yes.
You're reaching, right? Because
No,
you're
he has the reach ability.
I have ask it what?
the meta magic or the shape shift ability to reach touch spells, correct?
No, it is
Or does the spell have range?
it is a class feat, reach spell.
Okay, so it's a class feat. Is there an action to use that to extend your
Yes, it is a single action to do it, so I have no more things I
you
can
have
do.
no more, so it's 3. Yes, that's what I was unfortunately questioning.
And
So
that is
yes,
what I can do.
that is what you're going to do. All right. That brings us to the top of the round. So, at initiative 20, the easternmost part of the square, you hear a father yelling to his children to run in a frantic voice. 3 gnomes, 2 are children screaming as they stand up from a hiding spot in between a ruined building circle of stone foundation. The father, middle-aged, is holding off several of these creatures with a sickle to protect his children, a boy and a girl, ages 10 and 12. The girl at
Brynn is
5,
relaying all this to the party. They appear to be the ages of 10 and 12.
15,
The boy and a girl, 10 and 12.
20,
Gnomish.
The
5,
gnomish
10,
descent.
15, 20. So they start running that way as the dad moves here to hold off the zombies that are coming.
Badass with a sickle. Yeah.
Then on
Metal as fuck.
19, you hear up here an individual, a human male clad in your attention darts north as the sounds of a sword clashing into cloth, flesh, and bone. You see a human male wearing a chain shirt fending off a horde of these creatures with a magic with a long sword. He slices through one of these creatures in one blow and then hits another one within reach. He is moving ahead of an elderly human woman in her 80s as he defends her.
Oh my
Very
God.
apparent that the older woman is a loved one, which grandmother and the young battle forged warrior is protecting her.
Oh my God, that's awesome.
He's perfect.
So yeah. So there's the fighter, and there's grandma.
Okay. Well. All right, Aviro, go save grandma.
All right. So that was round, that's initiative 19, that third encounter that occurs. At Yeah. So, that happens. Okay. We are now back at the top of the order.
Shit. Okay.
Holy
So,
shit.
Oh, so
yes.
do they have a turn, Jay?
They did their turn.
Okay.
So, like, yeah. So
The
I'm
Because-
zombies
20.
moved.
What's that?
Did the zombies move?
Oh, you know what? That is
'Cause-
correct.
Because that one is in the wall. So at the start of his turn, he
Yes.
takes damage.
So I
Ah.
forgot at number 7. Actually, let me take that back. Grandma moves 5 feet on her turn.
Oh
8.
God, we're in trouble.
She's slower than you, Glastoc.
She did kind of move. She moved 10 feet actually. But
Oh.
so then at
She's slower than
7
you.
is when the zombies get to move. So yes, the one that's in the wall down here. How much damage does it take?
Okay, he takes good damage and positive damage. So if they're
Ooh.
susceptible
Oh.
to either, it would get doubled. So
If I recall, they are nope. That's not subject to any. Let me see. Weakness to positive. Yes, they do have weakness to positive.
okay, so what happens if does that mean they take extra damage?
They'll take an extra 5 points of damage.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, he takes a total of 13 points of damage.
Ooh.
13 points of damage, and this one just fries as it's sitting there. It just kind of the light just shoots and just kind of he just falls to dust to the ground.
It's like a big bug zapper.
Yep.
Hell yeah, let's go.
So this one passes through.
And he
Passes
takes damage.
through. How much damage are they doing?
Okay. Do you want just like an average?
Yeah.
Okay. So on average, they'll take 5 points of good damage and then 10 points of positive damage. So each time they take 15.
Damn. They're just walking and they're like moths.
It's a
they-
bug
they-
zapper.
They are
The zombie
literally
zapper.
bug zap. You are literally bug
This is-
zapping them
Because of that +5. So
because of the +5.
Yeah.
Holy. Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh,
Dude.
okay. You know
I
what?
need to cast this like thrice more.
I think I made a slight mistake.
I can only cast it 3
I
more
did
times,
make
too,
a
so.
I did make a slight mistake.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna how much? So they're doing about 15 points of damage.
Yes.
Okay. So, they are still alive. But they are burning. So 2 of them burned, but these 2 of them survived, but they are just hurting big time.
Okay. Does the lady and her kid move?
Yeah,
Uh,
they have to be running.
They kind of ran last round at the top of the round. That's where they ended up.
Okay.
So yeah, the zombies are
Fair
like
point, fair point.
right there.
Okay.
So yeah.
We're gonna have to choose some of these fuckers that are just gonna die, aren't we?
Yes, you are. That is the purpose of this
Nope.
game, and it's a consequence.
I'm gonna save as many of them as I can, Carrie.
Glastoc's gonna have some survivor's guilt after this. I can feel it.
All right. So that is so now we're back up to yeah, me and so yeah, I need a minute to kind of move all these.
Oh yeah, no,
badasses.
take your
Yeah,
time.
it's
Take your time, bud. Take your time. Hey, while Jay takes a minute, I think you still have merchandise on teespring.com.
Yes.
Teespring.com, you can get all kinds of cool Emporium for the Wayward Gamer gear like t-shirts, tank tops, mugs, and hoodies, and all kinds of other great stuff. Teespring.com. Just search Emporium for the Wayward Gamer or click the link in the description for this video.
And
Glastoc?
check out our affiliates, Talon and Claw and Smuggler's Coffee, for all your wood created gaming needs.
For all your
and/or
wood shit and your coffee shit. Hell yeah. Talon and Claw.
So
And
just
Smuggler's Coffee.
just a side note, just so people know how well it went. So PAX East was
Ooh.
last weekend.
Yeah.
Oh.
And Talon and Claw sold everything but 7 vaults. That's what they had left at the end of PAX East.
Wow.
So thank you
that's
all for
awesome.
supporting Talon and Claw at PAX
Heck
East.
yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what an easy loadout.
Oh God, yeah. Yeah. Anthony messaged me and he's like, yep, this is what I'm taking home. And it was it was literally 2 of our big vaults, the dual hex vaults, and 5 of the standard size vaults.
Awesome.
All right.
7 vaults.
So there was some movement. Yeah, so that's that movement. So now we are back up to the top of the round of Glastoc.
No, Carrie.
Oh,
Technically,
Glastoc went before
Aviro
me.
would have been at 36.
okay.
but
so
no, Aviro dropped down to 22 because
Yeah.
he held his.
It's
So
permanent. When you hold
permanent.
your action, it reorders.
So now we
I
are.
learned something new today.
So Glastoc, you do start. Oh, actually, let me hold 1 second. I do have to check one more. Grandma moves. There.
Grandma moves.
Grandma moves.
Grandma moves.
Okay, so 15. They do. Okay, so you know that the woman and child here will move before the zombies. They will be running past you when before the zombies move. I just
Okay.
need to double check. They're gonna go at 15.
Okay. All right. So
Glastoc, you get to go. What are you gonna do?
Glastoc is gonna shit. All right.
Glastoc's gonna shit
I'm gonna-
now.
this is-
I mean, when you
An
gotta go.
opportune- An inopportune time.
So then,
Okay.
Brynn, you're on deck.
I am
Oh.
ready to go. I will give you 3 guesses as to what Brynn's gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Glastoc is gonna. How far? Glastoc, you're such a slow ass character.
Yes.
What is his speed?
20.
Oh my
Clang,
goodness.
clang, 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 clang.
He's a dwarf.
I'm coming.
All right.
Chosen one. I'm coming.
There. He's yelling at the lady and her kid. All right, Jay, this is a downed building.
Yes, more or less.
Like how down?
It's probably it's got about maybe 5 feet tall.
Perfect.
Okay,
Okay.
you can see the zombies.
Okay. Perfect.
What you gonna do?
Okay. Glastoc uses his ability to what's it called? I just got it last level. Quicken casting, which reduces casting by 1. He's going to
Mhm.
cast another wall of virtue right down that line there.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Which means it's, and he's basically yelling at everybody to run.
Okay.
So hopefully the gnome sees that this wall is bisecting the ones he's fighting.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, so both of them will take damage right off the start.
Mm-hmm. I love the spell that you're doing, and I'm sorry. Yeah, but yeah, just keep going. Keep going.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
No,
So that's one action.
that's all my actions. That's
That's all your
3.
action. Okay.
Wow.
Because I got
Nope,
to.
that was
by use
it. That was
yeah,
everything.
by using the quicken casting, it actually let me move close enough to where I could cast it and
Perfect.
separate him from the zombies.
All right. Which
The only thing that sucks about this quicken casting is I can only use it once a day.
yeah, it's,
Damn.
Brynn, what are you doing?
Yes. I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm going to be right here. And now I'm going to wait for these fuckers to come at me, bro.
Okay.
And I have my sword out and I have 2 actions. So if they come at me, I'm going to hit them. And I have a new thing at level 10, which is called sidestep, which means I can definitely step out of the way of an attack, letting the blow continue to the creature next to you. I redirect an attack to a creature of my choice that is adjacent to me and within the reach of the triggering attack. So I want to try to bottleneck these fuckers and take out a bunch of them.
Okay.
That's my plan.
As you get to that spot right there, you see you see a human, appears to be
Is it another hot dude defending his matriarch?
Another
It-
hot
it-
dude.
It's
Oh my god. Brynn, only Brynn would think about that in the middle of a fight.
Brynn is having a rebound moment. She thinks that Kid forgot about her, and so she's on the hunt.
there is a charismatic human ruffian laughing and running around, kind of going as they're coming with a large half orc ruffian buddied with him. They are laughing and they have alchemist fires in their hand as
Oh
they
my God.
seem to be throwing alchemist fires at zombies and burning them. And when they burn them, they laugh.
Yes, I love their vibe. Okay, amazing. Brynn is like got her back pressed up against the wall of this house and is like watching them and just like, yeah, just kind of still taking all this in and at the same time making a game plan. And
I
is
can see-
also
have you
secretly turned on.
Have you seen the movie Solo?
I have not, no.
Okay. So the scene where Aiden Einreich as young Han Solo first sees Woody Harrelson's character,
Yeah.
he's like up on a hill, like fighting, he's like shooting his pistols in two different directions. He's spinning them and stuff. And it's like that whole like, oh my God, this is the most awesome guy I've ever seen. That's
what I'm
totally
feeling.
Brynn right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. That
If
is
it
what
were
I'm
an
feeling.
anime, there'd be sparkles.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Which brings
Yes.
us to Gwen. Because that's what that's all your actions, correct?
That's
Well,
it.
she's
Okay.
holding.
Well, I
she's holding
have
You're holding
two,
action.
two held.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Which brings us to Gwen.
Okay, so as we enter round 2 of the rage, Gwyn's tattoos are starting to glow, the sword is starting to glow,
Cool.
and
Gwen's powering up.
yeah,
like Aang.
She's going Super Saiyan.
Yep.
so we're gonna get to here with one action, and then see that there's a giant wall of light there. Turn to the children and kind of point back towards Glastoc with the sword, saying, "You'll be safe over there."
Okay.
And then, gosh, this is where it gets.
Who is this?
That's
right here?
another villager that's kind of
Okay.
running for his life.
Okay, just some random dude.
Oh yeah.
So
If
we
somebody's gonna
got-
die, it's gonna be him.
Since we have metal armored fighty boy up there, Gwyn is going to go help out
Boy.
the gnome with the scythe.
Mm-hmm.
Sickle.
Sickle? Is it
Mhm.
sickle or scythe?
The sickle.
Okay, so definitely going to go help him then. Rush right up here, and as I pass by this zombie,
Yep.
let's go ahead and take a swing at it.
All right.
Yes.
Go
Swing.
for it.
Spirit Rage.
Cool.
So when I was getting set up tonight, I dropped all my dice and I considered it a bad omen. So I grabbed new dice.
Mm-hmm.
And they're not doing so hot.
The omen got passed along.
It would seem so. That's a 22 to hit.
Still hits.
Oh, thank
oh,
goodness.
never mind.
They're just
These,
zombies.
these are
That's
zombies.
a 2 on the die.
They don't have a lot of AC.
Okay, so that will be 27 spirit damage.
So
On that
let me
one.
double check. So you rolled a 22, correct? To hit?
Total of 22, yes.
Okay, that is not a crit. I'll just tell you that much, but it is definitely a hit.
I mean, I'm still okay doing 27 spirit damage to a zombie. I
So,
feel like that's pretty good.
so 27 spirit damage to this dude right here.
To the one
Yep.
Gwyn ran by.
Yep.
Yep.
So he is still up. As you slash through, like a chunk of his arm just kind of falls off, but he's like,
You're like Heimdall in Ragnarok after he cuts the vision with Thor, and he just comes through and just slices.
anything else?
I'm going to shout down at the gnomish father, "Go to your children now."
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Aviro.
Gwyn is such a badass.
Okay, so Aviro has said, okay, get a hold of yourself. You can do this. Glastoc said, go help the grandmother. So go help the grandmother. And he moves 80 feet, which is
Yep.
that
right there.
square right there.
Just shoots across the battlefield.
And that's 2 actions.
That is 2 actions, and for his third action,
Mhm.
he's going to pull out a scroll out of his bag.
Okay.
And as a free action, he's going to shout at the guy and his grandmother, "Hurry! Hurry!" And that's his 3 actions.
Grandma's just kind of like, you can tell she's going as quickly as she can. She's got a little cane and she's just trying
This
to move.
way!
She's like,
Towards the castle! Towards the tower! And
All
that's his
right.
3 actions.
All right, which brings us to round 2. The warrior up top slices 2 more, or slices into that one. And we'll take a 5-foot step back as his 3 actions. Okay. And then we come to in round 2, so round 15. They run, so 5, 10. They run. That's all they can
Oh,
run.
wow. Jesus, they're fast. How did these fuckers ever catch up with him in the first place?
Well,
Took them by
nope.
surprise, probably.
If they're using all their actions to run, that's
Yeah, that's all their actions to run, and they
Gotcha.
don't run very fast, but
Oh, she got a dumb kid with her.
yeah.
a
Lame.
dumb kid.
Useless.
Oh my
I
god,
knew
Carrie.
so much about Brynn.
Wow.
No, that's Carrie
Wow.
saying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Brynn is very sympathetic.
So that
Or-
dude's
or-
gonna walk over there. 5, 10, 15.
Why is he
20,
going that
25,
way?
30, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Villagers
30.
are stupid.
I mean, yeah, kind of. Okay, yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do
Gnome
that.
children didn't listen to Gwyn.
Because they're running. They're running.
Yeah.
To the wrong guy.
Yeah. Safety is not with Aviro.
They don't know who Glastoc is, though.
Yeah, they
So
don't know who Glastoc is.
I mean, honestly, if you saw a dwarf wearing armor that's, like casting all these spells and stuff, and an elf that's just booking it across the middle, which one would you run to?
Great point.
So Grandma moves there.
I guess, yeah. Let's see. I'm a gnomish child from a rural village. Just let me get into character here.
So, Gwyn,
Yeah.
you're sitting down. Actually, Ryan, you're sitting down. This zombie.
Wait.
Yes.
They all
He
take
takes-
damage.
He did take damage. Yes.
Okay.
Took damage, but he's still alive.
Even the one in the wall that takes 15 points of damage.
Oh, they took 15 more points of damage.
If they start their turn in the wall or pass
Okay.
through the wall, they take 15 points of damage.
He is still alive.
Okay.
Barely. And
Easy
that's
going.
when the 3 of them
Oh,
converge onto the gnome and pull him back into and start chowing on him.
I told you to run.
And as he tries to run, he got grappled by these zombies, and
Oh,
then
they
they
gotta-
pulled him into the light as well,
Well,
as they
he
are
would-
feeding.
He would take good and positive damage also.
And he
It doesn't
dies
A
discriminate.
quick death.
as he's getting chomped. He dies as the zombies are frying as they're chomping and eating on him.
Well, he wouldn't take the good damage if he's good,
He is.
but he would take 5 points of positive damage.
I would say, yeah, unfortunately, but he would. Let's just put it this way: the zombies killed him. The wall put him completely out of his misery.
Okay, good. That he didn't suffer, so that's good.
Gwyn, there is one zombie that is attacking you
Great. Bring it on.
because he's right there, and he is going to attack you with a fist and a 25.
Does not hit.
Yep. So he's like, "Rah, rah," and just slams down on you. On not very good. Yep. Um. All right. So you will notice, actually, Brynn, these guys
Yes.
run past you, and they're like,
Good.
"What? Look, they're following a little bit." Then.
Right.
Ah.
They're college guys.
Yeah, they're such
They're
frat
frat
bros.
boys.
You will
Love
get
it.
an attack. You will get your attack on this one.
Yes, I will. Well, so okay. The other thing to note is that I get a reaction.
Mhm.
Because well, I don't know. Do they attack me? Are they right up by me and attack me, or
Yes. Well, no. Well, they're
Okay.
getting. They're moving up to you, so they don't get their attack in just yet. So
okay, sick. Anyway, so I do attack. I have 2 actions, so I'm gonna attack this one first. Here I go.
Here I
That is
go.
a
Here I go.
33 to hit him.
that is going to be a crit.
Yes, let's fucking go, dude. Did we decide that these are just doubled? Like, is that what we're
Yep.
doing? Okay.
I think we decided that it's max, and then you roll
Max plus
It's
then whatever
max
you
plus
roll.
whatever.
Okay, so 12 and then 8, so that's 20, and then I roll another 10. That's 22 right now. 23 points of damage on that one.
Right.
Yes.
On boy. And how's he looking?
You cut off a good section, but he's still kicking pretty well.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and attack actually the other one right here.
Okay.
Just to his west. That is a 27 to hit him.
That hits. That is
Amazing.
also a crit.
That is also a crit.
Oh.
Okay, so
Oh,
damn,
geez.
son. All right.
Oh yeah,
12,
their AC is not very
20,
good.
28 plus another. Oh, that's 36 points of damage on left boy.
All right,
Yeah.
36. All right. Okay. Not on the same one, on a different one.
On the left one.
Okay, on this one.
No,
Oh, that one. Okay.
left boy.
Okay, that one was the first one. This was the second one.
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Side
Okay.
note, real quick, I think I might have misadded. I think that other one got 32. My brain is not working.
32. No problem. 32. Got it.
Thank you.
Okay.
My glucose is super down right now. All
I'm
right.
sorry.
It's okay. I'm golden. I'm
Okay.
great. Let's go.
So that was at 7 when they moved, and I gotta move these guys. And
Side note, Jeff, every time I say, here I go, I think about that and it makes me so happy. I dropped that one on my students the other day. I was like, here I go, here I go, here I go again. And
Did you get all the way to girls? What's my weakness?
Yeah, girls, what's my weakness? And nobody. 0. And it broke my heart.
Kids these days.
Unacceptable, uncultured swine.
yes, these are getting damaged as they pass through the light.
Okay.
Okay. Small technical difficulties, but we're working through it. So that is going to be, that's going to be at the end of round 2. Okay. But at the end of round 2, you hear, amidst the chaos and screaming, you can't really see, but from this direction over here, because of a wall that's in place, you hear a fear-induced scream of help echoing from the west. Passing the crops close to one of the large buildings, you hear 3 distinctive 3 teenagers, human children, screaming and yelling towards their father as he's overrun by several zombies coming from, and they begin to eat him alive. Hope is lost on him, but his children stand there in shock as more zombies approach from the south. This new horde is over to the side, and seems to be moving faster. And allow me to show you.
This is like the
on
origin story of adventurers.
Hey, Jeff, how tall is that wall that you created?
10 feet.
Shit. Okay.
Is this where the children are? Are these
Yep,
the three
those
children?
are the
can't-
three
Oh.
children.
I can't see over it, so
You don't want to.
Like,
No,
yeah,
probably
no,
not.
that's probably for the
Which
best.
you can hear, and you are also hearing coming from the yelling coming from the structure, the wizard's tower. Run to the tower! It's in the tower! Hurry, hurry! As the three children here and the zombies are coming close.
For the record, there is nothing I can do for them. Boys, I trust you. I trust you implicitly.
So that is the end of round 2.
I sure wish we had a wizard who knew fireball.
Yes.
right?
Yes. Now, round 3. We begin with round 3. Glastoc, what would you like to do for the beginning of round 3?
Bryn's gonna hate me for this.
You fuck up my bottleneck plan. I am gonna flip shit.
No. Your bottleneck plan was fantastic. I have
Thank you.
all the respect in the world for it.
Thank you.
I'm just gonna make it better.
Okay. Trap those fuckers in here with me. It's about to be Thunderdome in this bitch. Oh!
Okay, that is a bad line.
I
I'm
know.
gonna say.
Okay, well here, let me
So
me see if I
where? So
let me see if I can erase it. Can I erase it? How do I erase it?
so I can erase it. So
Okay.
Do I take damage from that?
No,
well,
because it
Do I
goes
take
from this. It goes from that corner of the building,
okay.
touches the corner of this building, and then goes through these two here.
Okay. So there's no like
So that it just
positivity
misses Brynn.
damage?
Wow.
Oh,
No,
good.
you don't take any damage.
Good.
So basically, all of a sudden, Brynn hears Glastoc tell Brynn to fall back, and then all of a sudden, this bright light just shines in front of her.
I imagine Brynn takes like half a step back, enough to turn to tell Glastoc, "You don't tell me when to fall back. You're not my father." And then as soon as she takes that half a step back, she just misses getting zoomed by this wall. It's
Yeah.
like, oh.
And that's Glastoc's turn.
Okay. All right. Brynn, suddenly this wall of light just shines right in front of you.
Oh my God.
And I will say that this one, because it will burst into flames. It's just burst. These two are
It
dying.
bursts.
These two are
Flames
yeah.
on the side of my face.
Yes.
So I am gonna stay right the fuck where I am.
Hmm.
And once again, wait for these fuckers to come at me, bro. And if they get within my fucking area, they're done. Yeah. That's it.
I will tell you on your other thing. You will notice there's roughly another 20 to 50 more behind them.
Everyone, we have company.
So there's about another. It's not on the map here, but from this lot, from like this area here, back here, there's at least another 100 zombies.
Okay,
coming.
so now that I see that, do I see that as a free action?
Yes, you do see that as a free action.
Super.
I wanted to make sure you understood the gravity.
Thank you.
On the map isn't all the zombies. There's at least another 100 to 150 on all 4 sides.
You could sense my confidence and decided that, well, it's time to shoot that right in the tit. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead.
I'm sorry, real quick. Hey, Jay.
Please, you.
Yes.
Are these measurements correct? Like from there to there is 120 feet?
Yes, but I'm going to say no because you can only go to the side right here because that's all you could see. because you have to see the 120.
It doesn't say that. It just says that the wall is 120 feet long. So if I started at this corner and have it go straight, it's just basically going to breeze the corner of this building and keep going.
Hmm.
What does the spell say?
The spell says, hold on.
What's the spell again?
Wall of Virtue. You create a translucent wall of light which draws power from the celestial realm. You create either a 5-foot thick wall in a straight line. Oh, no, it's 60 feet long. Not, okay. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay.
The range is 120 feet, but it's 60 feet. Yeah. But you have verbal components.
Verbal, somatic, and stuff. Yeah. So hold on. So actually, this wall here is not that long. Hold
Okay.
on. Go ahead and erase that one, Jay.
So one of the things,
the last one that I drew, go ahead and erase it. I screwed up.
this this one here?
The northerly one.
The
yeah.
most,
that
yeah,
one.
the most.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's gonna be that distance there. It's
Okay.
not gonna get to. It's not gonna get to Brynn.
It's not going to get to
Good.
Brynn. Okay.
Yeah. So it's basically gonna go like that. Basically, what I'm doing is
Yep.
double
Barreling
double
the.
walling
yep.
this area. So every zombie that comes through this area is going to end up taking 30 points of damage.
Yep. And I will say that half of a good chunk of them are going to just die going through both of them. But
Okay.
there are some of the stronger ones that are.
Oh no, it's not to stop them all. It's basically to deter them as long as possible.
Yes.
So
yes.
Yeah.
So okay. So Brynn, there's no wall in
yes.
front of you, but you have several more coming your way.
I see that and I go, oh shit.
Like there's a you see like in this area, there's at least another 50 or so coming up this
shit.
ramp. In
Okay. And the wizard's tower is this thing in the upper left. Is
up
that
here.
right?
This is the gate right here.
The gate. Okay. So I think I'm going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to yell to Gwyn. Gwyn, this is a losing fight. We have to fall back. And then I think I wait there. So I used one action. I'm going to wait for these come at me, bro. And if they get near me, I'm going to hit them.
Okay.
That's my
All
action.
right. Gwen, what are you going to do?
So Gwen just saw this gnome get torn apart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you did.
Know, like
And entering round 3 of the rage, as her skin and eyes begin to start to glow and her hair starts to whip around, she's going to go like essentially Super Saiyan here as
Super Saiyan.
She is going to use a new feature called Terrifying Howl. And you unleash a Terrifying Howl. Attempt intimidation checks to demoralize each enemy within 30 feet. You don't take a penalty if the creature doesn't understand your language.
Mhm.
Regardless of your results, each one's temporarily immune to Terrifying Howl for 1 minute. So it'll just be this cluster of zombies around me. But the goal is to kind of draw the ones from the south towards Gwyn as she makes just this loud banshee-like screech.
So you're basically does intimidation on them, or is it a more just calling them?
It is so the feature is intimidation checks.
Okay. Is it a mental aspect?
No, but intimidating glare allows me to demoralize without verbal.
Mm-hmm.
So my guess would be that I can still attempt to at least demoralize or intimidate these creatures.
Okay.
But I don't know. That's up to you.
If you can, I'm looking at the skill of intimidation. If there is some spells have like the cold, mental, things like that. I'm wondering, is intimidation the demoralizing action if it indicates that it's a mental attack or a mental skill.
It is not an action either. It is
Okay.
just a thing I can do.
So creating diversion, line, or let me see. Oops. So it's a skill, correct? Or it's a.
It is a skill check.
Okay, that's what I'm looking. Okay, demoralizing. Okay, so demoralizing, it does take an action to do because you have to your glare or something, or is it part of something else?
So if it is an action, it will only be one action to make the check against each target.
So it's
That's my read of the ability.
Yeah. So I want to back up. So is your ability it's not demoralizing. It's an
You attempt intimidation checks to demoralize each enemy within 30 feet.
okay. All right. So you scream at them. So demoralization is an quote unquote an action to use your intimidation to demoralize, which means a sudden shout, a well-timed taunt, something along the line within 30 feet.
Yes.
It is an auditorial, a concentration, an emotional, a fear, and mental situation to do that. The reason why I'm saying that is that under the demoralize, it gives like class features like what that is. Problem is zombies are immune to fear and mental.
Okay, then
So
we're going to go ahead and attack the one I attacked earlier.
So you yell at them, but it seems to have no effect on them, unfortunately.
That's fine. So that will be a 29 to hit the one I hit before.
That is a crit.
Great. Nice. And so that will be...
And you've hit that one already for damage for crit, too.
Yeah, so, well, not with a crit before. I did 27 damage to it last time. I did 42 damage to it this time then.
And it took 15 points of damage from the wall.
It is gone.
Okay, then we'll turn to one of the ones that chomped down that gnome for my third action. And the dice are not on my side tonight. That's only a 17.
Okay. Yeah, 17 does hit.
Oh,
but it's
great.
not a crit.
I feel like they have like an AC of 12.
Yeah, it seems
13,
that way.
maybe.
13 maybe.
So that's going to be 30 points of spirit damage.
Ooh.
Well, you know what? That thing is gone.
Hey, all right.
That's
Nice.
gotta hurt.
So unfortunately, Brynn, Gwyn does not seem to hear the order to retreat.
The fucking rage. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to God damn it. That's why I didn't get too much farther away. I'm gonna have to go drag your dumbass out of this. Okay, super duper, great. Let's go.
Drag your dumbass out of this.
Aviro.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Aviro casts a spell. It is not the scroll he is holding.
Okay, that's fine.
So he casts Wall of Wind.
Ooh.
And now I have a question.
Yes.
Much like Glastoc's thing, it does not say anywhere in the spell if intersecting with a wall stops it, or does it is it 60 feet through?
It will stop when it hits a wall.
Okay. Then he will cast that right there.
And you have to see it. So yeah. Okay.
So right there. Wall of Wind. It is now a barrier of gusting winds, hindering anything that moves through it. It is 5 feet thick, 60 feet long, and 30 feet high.
Okay.
It is difficult terrain for any creatures attempting to move through it.
Okay, that's good to know. And how is 5 feet wide?
Yes, 5 feet thick.
Okay, perfect. So that's an additional 10 feet. Got it.
So
anything else, Aviro?
No, it's a 3. That's it. No, it's a 3 action.
Oh wow.
Yeah, those walls suck because they're all 3 action.
He can do nothing else, but at least he cut off the people pursuing that fighter dude, and he'll yell, "Come on!"
All right. So, looking at my notes here. Okay. Olaf backs up to here and basically is going to defense. If something comes in, he's going to attack it. And at which point,
Grandma climbs into the back of the wagon.
Not
and
yet.
says, "Hiya!" and
not
it's
yet.
there.
It runs.
Oh.
She's escaped.
Oh
It
no.
runs. It runs. That's on 18. Mama here. 5, 10, 15, 30, 40. 40. They're running.
Good.
And actually, they're going to get another. They're going to run there. And so we are. These fast ones come through here.
So their movement gets doubled going through that, right?
Yep.
Or their movement
Halved.
gets halved.
Yep.
Yeah,
For that to get
The
through
square
that.
costs double. There.
Yep,
That's what
exactly.
it was. Yeah.
And they come through. And they start attacking him. And unfortunately, fortunately, several of them miss. But unfortunately, one of them does not.
Ooh.
We're gonna have to kill him because he's gonna be infected.
He takes
He's fine.
6 points of damage, but he is grappled by this guy.
Ah, shit.
One of them's got a hand on him, which he does make some attacks himself. And dun, 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 dun. Since they're coming towards him, he does get his attacks in, and that's gonna hit, and that's gonna hit. So he's gonna definitely do some damage to these fuckers as they came in, because he held his action like what Brynn is doing, and he went and oh, that's not supposed to be like that.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Wow. Holy shit. I'm not fighting that guy.
No.
Thank you.
Let's try that again. So it's only like 17 points of damage. So
Oh.
For those of you who don't know, Jay is rolling on roll 20, and according to this, the guy did 1,300 points of damage to the zombie.
1,366 points to be precise. And then on his next attack,
Did
1,468.
1,468.
Mhm.
there's an issue in my calculations there. So
Yes.
I could take him.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a
Easy.
great sword.
those kids are
gonna
running
say,
as
wow.
well. And then we've got these bastards right here. They're like, whoa, hey, look at that one. Time to get that one back. And they chuck, and they are frying this one with alchemist fire. And they're kind of they're running up together, and they go, hey, Missy. He looks over at you, Brynn. He's like, hey, Missy, sorry. Hello there. Everything okay?
What? No.
Little crispy, aren't they? Woo! Barbecue time.
He plays too much.
And yeah. And then Grandma moves here.
Oh
She moves
God.
10.
Oh God. Somebody's got to lift.
Somebody
why
get
doesn't
Grandma
Sonny lift
towards
her
the
up?
tower.
And
I'm
then
down with bad boys, but they're a little too goofy. Somebody's being a goofy goober at a really high intensity situation.
yes, they are, because they're just kind of being that way.
Silly
These
gooses.
are fried. They just fry. They're frying as they get up here. So
It's like when a bug gets stuck to the bug zapper, and it's just like it sounds like eggs.
mm-hmm.
It's like that.
Memories of summer.
Yeah. Exactly.
They hear noises coming from there.
Oh, God.
Oops. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Okay. Oh, that's why. The wrong button. There we go. So there's a lot of movement going on up here. And that guy was going to the house here. I was going to the door and looking in, but suddenly you see that there is some monsters that are coming up right there.
Damn.
Yeah, well, he's an idiot because he ran the wrong way. So
Yep. And by the way, Gwen, there's probably another 15 or 20 behind this group right now.
Light work, no reaction.
Okay. So that was them.
Fuck.
And so let me double check. This is ending round 3, and we're coming up on round 4, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Did these fuckers not get any closer to me than they are now?
Oh, that's right.
It sure would be great if one
Yep,
of them
they
got a
did.
little
So
closer. Yes, fucker!
get your attack in. Yes, get your attack in.
Ooh, well, that's just 21 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, Zombie Boy. The new hit song by Gaga. Okay, 7.
song by Gaga.
It is. Zombie Boy is on fucking Mayhem. Let's see. Ugh, that was bad. Just let's see. 7, 11, 12 points.
Her
is
album is
all.
called fucking Mayhem.
12
No,
points of
it's
damage.
just Mayhem.
Okay.
Emphasis. And I'm gonna attack that one again because I had 2 actions left.
Okay.
Ugh. 22 to hit.
Okay. 22 hits.
Yay. 10, 4, and 15 points of damage.
So 15 more points of damage. Got it.
Yes.
So it's still up, and it tries to attack you with a 19.
Great.
Does it hit?
It does not hit.
Okay.
Not even close.
All right. So
I'm still yelling as a free action for Gwyn. And that's it. That's my turn.
All right. At the top of round 4. So as the cast unfolds around you, you notice a familiar small zombie. Okay. There is the 2 ruffians. Yep. Going down my encounter chart, you got some ruffians. And okay, at the top of round 4, you hear a great noise.
A great noise or
A grand noise. As you hear boom, and you look over, as my map seems to be causing some
The
issues.
tower is falling?
No, okay, so that's part of the reason they're. Well, yucks.
That's the boom. The tower fell over.
No.
There's no safe place. for
Game
all
over,
tower.
man. Game over.
We're
Game over,
fucked.
man.
It should have been in the layer. It was marked as a gaming layer instead of, or a token layer instead of a map layer. So up here, you can see this. A large crash as a huge footstep are heard north of the tower wall. On the outside of the buildings, you see a large humanoid 10 to 15 feet tall, wearing dirty, broken, blood-stained plate mail armor, dragging a huge mace
Giant zombie.
with several flashes of clothing. This is the Hill Giant King zombie now.
Wow. Hill Giant King zombie now.
Ryan, yeah, something big for me to fight.
This is Brynn thinks that Gwyn heard her. She doesn't. She heard a new challenge. Fucking zombie giant king enters the chat.
Accepted.
All right. So now we are at the beginning of round 4. Doc, what you gonna do?
Oh God. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, yeah. One of them missed you, by the way.
Okay. Glastoc casts Divine Wrath, which has a 20-foot burst.
Okay. Yes, you can get all of them.
Okay. So they all have to make, hold on. They all have to make a fortitude saving throw.
Nat 20 for 26 on one of them.
Oh,
18.
You know what? 26 still fails because my DC is 28. I'm just kidding.
Yes.
So here's the thing. It fails, but it upgrades to 1, so it is a success. That crits the game. But all the other ones fail. So
Okay.
1 does not. This one right here does not fail. All the other ones do.
All right.
How much damage?
Hold on. I've never actually used the spell. So if they fail, they take full damage and are sickened 1.
Yeah, they can't be sickened, but what
Okay. The success is going to end up taking half damage. So
so what's the total damage though for
so they all take, hold on. Let me make sure. They all take good damage.
Okay.
And they all take 25 points of damage. So the one who saved takes 12.
These all burst because after they go through 2 layers of that, they are just getting, you just fried them.
Good. Okay. Don't have to worry about that area now. All right.
Oh no, you do. Because right behind them, there's another 50.
I don't have to worry about that area right now, Jay.
Okay.
I was just worried about the ones closest to me.
Okay. With that being said, anything else, Glastoc?
Nope, that was all 3 of my.
Okay. Which leaves Brynn. Brynn, you got one next to you.
Great.
Brynn's taking some damage.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna attack this one.
Okay.
Here I go.
Here you go.
Here I go again. That is 27 to hit him.
That is a crit.
Yes. 20 automatic. Oh, sorry, 24 automatic.
Hell yeah.
Plus 6 and 4 is another 10. Plus. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry, 24 automatic. Plus 10 is 34. Plus 7 is 41, motherfucker.
41?
Yes.
It's dead.
Yes, very dead. Sick. So I think Brynn she's like running past this and she like juke steps him. And like right when he bites on the juke, she comes back the other way and just slices across his midsection and like cuts him in half.
You just cut him in half completely.
Hardly anything holding him together. And then I run 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then I go 5, 10, 15 with the last of my movement. I'm like, Gwyn, get your ass back to the tower. And I grab Gwyn, or I like hit her or touch her or something to snap her out of this rage.
Yeah. Alrighty.
It's a losing fight.
So that is Brynn. Gwyn, suddenly something bumps you in the back. And for a split second.
Oh God, no.
You do recognize. I would say you will recognize that it is Brynn. You are raging though, but I'm throwing it off because
yeah, when Gwyn
no one
turns
behind
around,
you. There's no one behind you.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
So round 4.
I will say that you turned around and looked at the hill giant too, so you would have saw Brynn potentially coming up behind you. So,
all right. Well, Gwyn will turn around and her eyes aren't eyes anymore. They're just these pools of radiant light as her skin is starting to crack. And she looks both angry and sorrowful at the same time. There's a grief in her facial expression as she listens, use an action to pop her wings, and she's going to pick up Brynn and fly
Oh. That is cool.
40 feet upwardsly towards the statue.
Oh my god. It's like Buzz and Woody.
But I would picking her up would be an
20 feet?
action.
Yeah,
It'd be an action.
pop the wings for an action, pick her up for an action, fly 40 feet for an action.
Yes, I 100%.
I can show you the world.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Wow.
Okay,
Wow.
that'll be Gwyn.
All right.
God damn. Great turn. Was not expecting that.
Okay. That is pretty awesome.
Very awesome. Very, very awesome.
Okay. So, anything else?
Nope, that's 3 actions.
Aviro, what you doing? You got grandma, you got a whole bunch of other people. You do see some town guards by the door.
Yeah. Aviro squeaks and runs 120 feet to the gate.
Wow.
The
Okay.
grandma.
Dude.
Save grandma.
You had one job, Aviro.
One job. Wow.
Didn't even cast the illusionary wall. No, and run right for the door.
Mhm.
I mean, I think we'll be probably
Wow.
glad he's there, but
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. Which brings us to this wonder fighter. He breaks the grapple that he's in. He hits one of them and takes one of them down. And then steps back to defend grandma.
he is being super effective.
And let's see, then we have check my before 18 the kids run. But unfortunately,
Oh no.
they
Anybody
run
but the kids. Fucking grandma's at the end of her life. Like, fuck it. This is.
We didn't know. We have to react to what we see and hear and stuff. So
Oh. We're about to see and hear some shit we'll never unsee or unhear.
true.
Oh, God.
so that is the double check something real quick. Oh, that is her. Dun, 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 dun. The town guard,
Oh.
female, right here.
What a
Vera,
stud.
as you're charging up, she's like,
Fucking go.
she charges up this, and she's going to go one-on-one with this big brute.
Oh, God. It's like Liana Mormont. This
throws-
is- No.
Slee out of Mormont. Yes.
So I tell
No.
you right now, he had
The
a
bear.
spear, and she throws a spear right into this thing. So
What a badass, dude. Let's go.
crossbow bolts are being flown. Those kids are running. 5, 10, 15, 5, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. They're running. Okay. At 15, they're gonna get attacked.
Oh, the frat boys.
Yeah, the frat boys.
Okay.
Although I think I forgot to move the frat boys last round, but that's okay.
They shouldn't have been such silly gooses.
Fuck
They
you,
were
You did
trying
move
to
them, and then they
flirt.
talked to me. They were trying ineffectively.
Oh,
They tried all 3
That's
actions.
what they get for trying to hit on Brynn
Yeah,
while they're.
that's right.
okay.
It's like, nope.
And literally, as they come in, they go, "Holy shit! Oh, it's time! It's time to make our presents." And this thing tries to hit her and misses.
This is like
Thank God.
Gambit in the new Deadpool movie. I'm gonna make a name for myself.
Oh, gonna make a name for myself.
Oh.
I don't think we're walking away from this.
So then we bring up to these guys and they're like, screw this shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oop. They full
Teleport.
on run.
Boing.
No, they're just full on running.
No,
They're like, screw this shit, man.
I just think it's funny.
Grandma's like, oh, I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
We got to save grandma. If everybody else dies, that's fine, but we got to save grandma.
Yes, we do.
We have to commit at this point.
Glastoc,
Mhm.
there's more coming through.
I don't even care at this point.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna
don't they take 2 different walls worth of damage each?
Yes.
Yes.
They take 30 total.
And
every time
literally,
come
they
through.
pretty much are almost dead
Yeah.
as they're getting through. And then dun, 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 dun. This is gonna be bad.
Gotta hold out for top of the round.
Awful lot of whoops. Oh god.
All right. He is grappled big time. He is being smothered by like 3 or 4 of them. 3 of them are on him and have pushed him to the ground.
Okay. I got this.
Okay. So that is the beginning of round. Or that's the end of round
4.
4. Okay, so okay. It's the end of round 4. Okay. So we are now starting round 5.
Okay.
Glastoc.
All right. Hope this works. 1, 2, 3, 4.
For a second there, I thought you meant the movement, and I was like, "Yay, you did it!"
It happened and it worked. Congratulations.
Glastoc is gonna cast Divine Wrath again.
Oh my
And it's
God.
going to go off right here. Hold on. It's going to go off right here.
Oh. Okay.
Because the range is 120 feet.
How much damage?
Okay, well, just so you can see, Jay. So it's a 20 foot burst. So it's going to get. Hold on. Is it 20 or 25? Let me double check. It's
I think
20.
it's 20.
Okay. Yeah, it's gonna go one space earlier. Basically, it's gonna get all 3 of the guys that are grappling him and him.
Yep.
Okay. But if he's good, he won't take any of the good damage.
He won't take any of the good
Watch.
damage.
He's
Okay.
secretly just an asshole, but he loves
Right.
his grandma.
Right. But the key,
Something like that. No.
He gets destroyed.
but it
Yep.
affects
Pretty much most of them. Yes.
all, basically this whole group.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much damage?
Hold on. Yeah, Glassoc's not fucking around. So
Not here to fuck around this week.
no. So I'm casting it at level 5
Ooh.
because I don't want to fuck around.
Mhm.
So let's see. They all take 32 points of damage.
Okay. 32. That is good to know. I'm gonna say they're still alive.
Yeah. Well, I kind of figured that.
Yes.
So
They're still, but they are hurting big time.
but the idea is
This
now
one is
with them grappling him. I don't know how that affects.
one of them is dead, so one of them is less grappled.
Okay, good.
But
Okay.
How much good damage, or how
It's
much?
all good. It's all good damage.
Okay, then what's damage that's not good?
It's all good damage. It doesn't do any other kind
Oh.
of that spell only does an alignment damage.
Okay,
So
all right, so he is good. So he does not take damage from that. But yeah, he's like,
Wow.
All right.
That was a very calculated risk, but
yes. That
All
was
right.
smart though. That
That's
was a
not
good
just
move.
good damage. That's great damage.
Hey!
hey.
Which
That one
brings
queued
us
up.
to
And basically, the spell looks like this huge, because my god is the god of brewing.
Yep.
It's basically like a huge spiraling mug, and when it explodes, it looks like like a foam of beer and stuff like that.
Yes.
Okay.
So
I like it.
if any of them critically failed, Jay,
Yes.
I don't know.
Nope, they
would.
did not critically fail.
Okay.
I
but yeah.
rolled pretty well.
Okay. So yeah.
All right.
5, 10 alignment. Yeah.
And then movements at all, or is that a third reaction?
No, that was it. That was all 3 of my actions because I moved
Okay.
5 feet
Okay.
or
Brynn,
20 feet.
you are being carried by Gwen.
I allow myself to be carried in the fucking very capable barbarian arms of Gwyn.
You want to hold your, you want to bring down your action?
Yes,
until
I do. I do.
Okay.
If Gwyn decides to drop me or hopefully set me down by a zombie or by an enemy of some sort, I will attack that enemy.
Okay. Which brings
Until
us to
then, I'm just along for the ride.
Which brings us to Gwen. Gwen, what would you like to do?
I mean, I suppose I could throw her.
Don't throw me.
But
she's not a dwarf.
Oh, well, okay.
Don't do it.
That would be quite hilarious.
Fastball special.
Let's see. So we're going to go 40. Oh, good. I can get exactly where I wanted to, which is sadly, you said you were bumping your action to down after mine, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Pretty
Okay.
much the
so-
same action.
Good. So in that case, I'm going to go ahead and land right here. And is it an action to let her go?
No, it's a free action.
Okay, so
You just basically
let you
drop it.
down as we land here,
Super.
and I'm just going to look at you and say, "Save them. I'll cover your retreat."
Oh my god. Awesome. Oh, by the children?
Mm-hmm.
Great. How small are the children?
These are gnome children.
Gnome children. Oh, okay. I guess I have to do thank you. Gnome children. So I would reach down. Gnomes are itty bitty, right? Like they're pretty small.
They're small.
Okay. So I reach down and I'd be like, saddle up. And I kind of grab them. And I want to have one under each arm, and I'm fucking running towards this tower. Is that possible?
Yeah, I would
Can I
say
scoop them with one action and then run with my remaining 2.
so I would say because of the weight, you can go down to 45 feet.
Okay, so I will do that, and I get
I
here.
can move. Yeah, I would say yeah. You're right
and
there.
I have the 2 little bubs by me. I can't move the little bubs.
Oh, I'm gonna move the little bubs in a
Thank
second.
you. Perfect.
And they're like, oh my.
Hold still. And yeah.
Brynn, I'm gonna just I'm out of the corner of your eye as you look back for a squint. You see the old grandma. Save them.
Well, I'm doing it. I'm doing it.
All right, which brings us to Aviro.
Oh, that makes me sad because now she's gonna die. I know it.
Aviro finally casts the scroll he's been holding on to.
Okay.
Oof.
He casts. Hang on, I gotta change the color. He casts Wall of Stone,
Ooh.
and it is 120 feet of solid 1-inch thick stone, 20 feet high.
Yep.
Oh shit!
Where are you putting it?
I am putting it. Hang on, I gotta move stuff on my. Okay. Stop. Stop. Sorry, I'm fighting with. 120 feet went from this corner pretty much to that corner. So
Cutting off the guard who's by himself or herself.
what guard?
The one
This
that ran
guard
up to
right
go fight
here.
the hill giant.
Oh, I thought that
zombie.
was a zombie.
No, that was a woman that was right next to you. Or the town militia
Oh, I thought that was
Captain.
a zombie.
ran.
Fog of War.
All
All right, well,
So she ran up to go fight this thing, and now there's
Can
a-
I? Can
Nope.
I re? No, I can't. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's my
I'm,
turn.
I'm gonna be a dick on this one.
She seemed pretty confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Decisions. Yep. Okay. That is a good thing because there were zombies coming right at you, and they're gonna hit this wall.
So Aviro realizes that he cut somebody off, and suddenly, I need to make a will save because I think Aviro is. I need to make a will save
Okay.
to see if he completely breaks down.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
That is a natural one. That is a natural one. Aviro is out of this fight.
Oh, he's on the ground.
He is on the
God.
ground crying.
Oh,
He is done.
wow.
He is done. Aviro has completely collapsed and is sobbing incontrollably.
Because he just realized he probably just killed someone.
Yep. Yep.
He cut someone off. Like
Yeah.
so. Oh God.
Yeah.
I missed it. Who did he cut? Who did he cut off? Which of these?
Captain
Cat-
of the
the-
militia guard.
The female guard, the badass.
Yep.
Because Jeff thought the token was a zombie.
Yeah.
Oh God, what's her name?
Leah.
Leah.
I'll put it in chat. Lieli.
Dead meat.
Has a name.
Oh,
She might have family.
oh, yeah. There's strong possibilities.
Is this Brynn talking to Aviro right
Nope,
now?
this is Carrie. Making this sting a little extra for Jeff.
Mm.
I love in-game trauma.
I gotta double check something real quick. Ooh. Okay. Up. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. So that fighter, badass fighter that's up there. He
Was up there.
oh he damage. All right. Takes out another one. And
Remember, they all took 32 points of damage.
took out two of them. He took
Okay.
out two of them. So he 3 attacks. Yeah. So, and then we have that was him. He is battling. You hear this. So this guy up here is firing crossbows into this giant. She is battling the giant. She is in combat with this giant. There is loud noises. You can't see how it's going because of the wall, but there is a lot of stuff going on right now. Then at 19,
Grandma becomes really spry and starts running across the field.
Nope.
No, I'm just kidding.
a small child,
Oh, God, Jay.
a small female child with her mother and aunt come out of this building.
Oh.
Fearful as things are happening and going on. The little girl all suddenly puts out her hand. And I gotta double check something.
Oh my God. Do like 20 of these zombies just drop dead? Is she like a fucking fire starter?
Funny that you mentioned that.
And Drew Barrymore? Let's go!
Funny that you mentioned that. Actually, 30.
Jeff, not to rub salt in the wound, but is this a stone wall that you put up here?
Yep.
Ooh.
That's
20
how
feet tall.
20 feet tall. yeah.
Ooh.
1 inch thick.
Yep.
Yes, 1 inch. Perfect. Great.
All right, so this one gets embedded with needles, fire needles, as she suddenly casts a spell intuitively, and suddenly these flaming needles just fly out and hit this guy, and he is now on fire.
Flaming Needle sounds like a band.
Which guy?
This one right here.
Needle boy.
That happens. You hear screaming from behind you, Aviro, as a little boy runs, and and one of them's like, "Oh no!" As there are zombies coming up this direction.
He doesn't hear that.
No, he's sobbing on the ground.
Is this one? Is this still a child?
Yes.
Oh God. Oh God. No, these two are gonna escape, and their dead sibling is they're gonna hate us, and they're gonna. Oh no! No! Why is it red now?
Because it's dead.
They just.
Because they're eating.
These two. I can't.
They're gonna hate us, and they're gonna become adventurers, and in 20 years, they're gonna come and find revenge and take revenge on us because we didn't do enough. That's gonna be the great next chapter. Those are the characters we play next time.
Because we're all going to die here.
Survivors.
No, we're not gonna die. I'm just saying when this campaign is over, if we need to do characters, I'm just saying it's an option.
They made it in.
Yay! We saved
Hey!
one.
You could
We
say
did
that.
it, Patrick. We saved the city.
God damn it. Oh. This is bad. Damn.
You hear noises and bonking from this wall.
Bonking is pretty silly. It's a pretty silly word for what is happening on the other side of that wall.
Yeah.
And
Which is
then
murder and squish.
so the two kids that are they're kind of like, oh no, and they're not doing anything because that's part of it. These guys run over here and they're like, well, hello there. And this one's like, well, hello there. How's things going? Do you need a hand?
No, I've got these two. You go get those two. And Brynn nods at the little kids that are on the corner of this wall.
Oh,
Like,
over there.
Here and here. Yes, over there.
What's it worth to you, lady?
Whatever you want.
Oh.
You hear that, B? All right. And they will do
asshole.
something in a second. Grandma.
Is
There's just-
that the grandma sound?
Their walker.
Yep, that's kind of the walker.
It's got little tennis balls on the bottom. Oh, God damn. God damn it. Grandma has survived far too long in this fight. She is like secretly like a Lovecraftian horror.
15 doesn't hit you, correct?
Who?
The Glastoc?
No.
The one
That's
comes
toxic
in,
pink.
and then a 23 misses you as well, right?
Yes.
So they're kind of coming up towards you.
Alright.
So that is that. I got to double check my round by round, and so 17. This is the fifth. This is round 5.
Okay.
So so when the 3 townspeople come out of the building next to you, a horde of zombies is called Spy. The little girl blasts it with some magic,
My God.
and her moms look scared, like they've never seen this happen before.
Wait, are they her moms or is one her
One's
aunt?
one's a mom, one's an aunt.
Oh, okay.
One's a mom and one's an aunt.
Gotcha.
And so, but you can tell there is horror on their face because they've never seen her child cast magic.
Oh my God.
Of course not.
She's gonna get
So-
sent to the Xavier School for Gifted Youngsters.
So that
We're sent
might,
to Gwyn's other village.
that might be a problem.
Mhm.
Oh.
No.
So that is the top, that is the bottom of round 5. And we are going to go to the top of round 6.
Okay.
I gotta double check something real
So this
quick.
whole battle has been a minute in game
Not
time.
even.
No, it's 30 seconds.
Oh, you're right.
We're
God.
we're going into the
We're going
30th
into the
seconds.
We're going.
right now.
36
We're going into round
second
6.
Yeah.
interval. Jesus God.
So it's been
Yes.
25 seconds so far.
a
This
lot has
is
happened.
a lot has happened. Definitely a lot has happened. Okay, what is her? Okay, she's on 20. Okay. So we are Glastoc, round 6, Glastoc.
All right. Glastoc's done fucking around.
Mhm.
Glastoc uses one of his innate focus spells and wings of pure light spread out from his back. I don't think Gwyn has seen this yet.
Oh my
Ooh.
God.
I know
I don't
Brynn
know if
and
we've
Aviro
seen
have.
this.
Yeah, yeah, because
Have
I
we?
used
Yeah,
it
we
on,
have.
I used it on the boat.
Oh yeah.
And
now
in the
I-
house, and
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude,
So
go save the
Glastoc
captain of the guard.
Glastoc can fly now. So
Yep.
that takes 2 actions. So he uses his 3rd action to move 20 feet straight up.
Okay.
So now he has a full
Oh.
view of the entire battlefield.
Yes, you do.
So,
And Glastoc, I will tell you, pretty much in every direction, north, south, over here, and basically there is this town is completely surrounded. There is at
Okay.
least another 100 plus zombies at each side still
Okay.
coming.
is the giant the biggest threat that's closest to us right now?
It's on the other side of the wall, so it's not really a threat to you, but it is. She is the woman fighter, the captain of the guard, is going toe to toe with this thing.
Okay, but right now that is the biggest threat as far as like sheer size.
I mean, sheer size,
It
yes.
is the literal
Okay.
biggest threat.
Yes.
Yes,
on the
I will
battlefield.
say that. Yes.
Okay. All right. Well, that's Glasslock's turn. Okay.
Well done.
The thing that really sucks is it gives me a fly speed, but it's the same as my running speed. So I still
God
only move 20
damn.
feet per action.
You're like a zeppelin.
Yes.
No.
Bro.
What's happening?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh,
I don't
sorry,
have-
wrong one. Okay. Woo. Okay. Glasslock.
Yeah.
You will see that this big monstrous thing has this large. You think of it's a club at first.
Mhm.
It's not.
It's a tree
It-
trunk.
It looks like almost like a leg of a large creature.
Oh shit. Okay.
Thing ripped apart a dragon or something, man.
Some large animal. It's using its leg as a and it smacked and just smacked her. She is hurting from this.
Oh, God.
And then he missed. So just saying. So that was Glastoc. Brynn, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna get the kids inside the building and make sure the douchebags beside me get the other kids inside the building.
Okay. So
That's 30 that's 30 that's my 25 feet. Can I just like yoink those
25
kids into
more.
the building?
Yep, you get them in. You get them in.
Okay. And then I guess I walk 5, 10, 15, and I just stand and like wait for fucking more to come. I guess, yeah. I guess I don't go that way. I go this way. So I'll be right here and wait for more to come. I have one action remaining. I'm holding it until they stepped up to me.
All right. Which brings us to Aviro.
Vero's crying on the ground.
Oh God. Aviro, snap out of it.
He slept
I know.
for an hour last night, and he rolled a
He's
1
a
on
little
his will
emotionally
save.
raw.
He's done. He is weeping
Yeah.
on the ground. and
Aviro
not
is
doing
totally
anything.
checked out at this point.
Mhm.
I the storyline. I mean, I'm not gonna argue with that at all.
Yeah. That's what would we've all been
That is
there.
what would happen.
Yes.
It's like when you're really tired and like your pocket gets caught on the doorknob. It's like that moment, and then you just want to fucking cry.
Yeah, except for he thinks he killed
Except
somebody.
yours is the death. Yeah.
Oh, I do think you skipped me.
Oh, I did, didn't I?
Yes.
Yes, I did. Gwen.
That's a bad one.
Sorry,
to
my
I mean,
mistake.
if you want to
Gwen.
let
Nope.
Usafelf,
Nope.
Oosfelf.
No, we're gonna go back.
Oosfelf.
Self.
Yeah,
Alfalfa.
we're gonna go back
Okay.
there. We're gonna go back there. So go for it.
So Gwyn
Grandma's right
is
next to you.
standing there with her great sword,
Mhm.
glowing wings. She watches a Glastoc
Grandma's like,
take off into the
"Ooh."
air, and she's didn't know dwarves could do that. And she's gonna shout to the knight, "Get your grandmother safely inside the tower. I've got this."
okay.
And
Anything
she's
else?
going to hold actions until any enemies get within range.
And you said you flew up. How far?
She has landed at this point.
Okay, you
She's
landed.
on the ground.
Okay,
Yep.
got it. He kills something and moves right there. He's defending his and he's best on. Get into safety. I've got this.
Oh, great.
So that's what that feels like.
All right. Dealey. Longsword it. Ooh. Good one. All right. I gotta double check something. Actually hit. Ooh. She did get one hit in. She's doing something to it, but it's yeah, it's okay. All right.
And Glastoc's gonna swoop in literally and save the day.
Possibly.
Do your best.
So these young girls casting fire, and mom and aunt start running. These kids run
I'm
in.
yelling like, "Get to the door! Get to the door! Get inside! Get inside!"
These two kids run in. Those kids are in. Oh, wait a minute. Pull back on something. Yes. That was it. And I missed something here.
Hey, Jay.
Yes.
Not to stuff. Whatever happened to this guy over here?
Oh yeah.
He's the zombies aren't coming your way.
Okay. Yeah, yeah. I wasn't even worried about him because he actually didn't listen to us. So
Yeah.
But what you do here is, as you're fighting multiple creatures in every direction, it's hard to see, but a wave of bodies. Then a scream catches your view. A beautiful young female with long blonde hair screams help as she runs through the creatures and reaches the center of the square where the large statue is. She starts climbing, desperately trying to get out of reach of the monster. This woman, young and beautiful, is wearing a barmaid's apron. She is scared and climbing for her life.
guess what Glastoc's gonna do?
Without help, she's surely going to die on the top of the thing.
Oh my God, Glastoc.
As the zombies move in as well.
Yeah, save
I
this
mean,
girl.
y'all
who
just
can't
let her.
fucking do-
Y'all let her die for stupidity. Just saying.
Save this.
Glastoc and his 18 charisma.
Oh my God. Save this girl who can't fucking help us at all and just ignore the badass warrior bitch who's stuck out on the outside of the freaking dumb wall. That's
I feel bad enough about my wall. Don't need to call it dumb.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
All right. 1, 2, 3. This fighter's hurting really bad. He's just getting
Ah,
overwhelmed.
Jay.
Just getting overwhelmed. Glastoc, you get 20 on you.
No, I'm 20
25.
feet up. I'm 20 feet up. They can't
Oh.
hit me.
Oh, that's right. You're correct. So they're just gonna go like this. Yep. So my mistake. Okay. That brings that one. That one. Those are in. These guys, they're like, woohoo! All right. She's gonna do anything for us kids. Get in. And as the kids go in, they start burning this one with fire. And they just lay but basically what they do is they lay down a whole bunch of fire right here. Alchemist fire. And
Awesome.
but on 14, after they do that, allow me to read something for you. A loud voice, noise of a man grabs your attention. Me, save me! I have gold. Help! An overweight man.
Fuck this guy.
Overweight
sorry.
man dressed in noble clothes is dragging a large chest as quickly as he can, but the weight of the chest slows him down greatly. A large horde of creatures are starting to get close to him and potentially are moving very, very close to him.
Where is he?
Right?
Well, that's you, Brynn.
But
Yeah.
so as that happens, these ruffians run over to him and go,
Yep, I'd say so.
"We'll help you, sir. No problem at all."
Fucking opportunists.
They got this then.
Yeah.
Which brings us to Grandma. Oh,
Her sounds every time.
brings us to Glastoc.
Oh,
All right.
God.
So as the cape sprouts from the back of Glastoc's armor, and he
Ugh.
flies over here is all, "Can I help you, young lady?" And then he casts he's gonna cast shit. I want to save that level. How bad does that fighter look?
I'm gonna say he's probably, if I had to put a number on it, between 52 and 55 of 78.
Oh, so he's taken like 20 points of damage?
No, he's taken 50. Yeah, he's taken over 50 points of damage. So he only has about 20 left.
Fuck, Jay. Okay.
Decisions. That's what this is what all this is about. Who can you save and who
I'm gonna
can you
use
not?
my bonus spell heal at fifth level.
Ooh,
And if I use 2 actions, I have a range of
30 feet
30 feet, which should be enough to get to him. Let me double check.
to go to. Oh, there. Okay.
30 feet.
Yep.
So he's gonna get 75 points of damage, hit points back.
Oh,
What?
Wow. That's like his whole
That's yes.
life bar.
So he is now full.
So
It
yeah,
springs
so
up
Link,
like in
Link,
Cobra
Link
Kai.
holds up a heart above his head.
yeah, so when I cast
Wow.
when I cast heal at 2, when I use 2 actions to cast heal, it gets a range of 30 feet, and then it gets a bonus, and the bonus at a level 5 is 40. And I rolled 5d8, and I rolled 35 on 5d8. I rolled 2 7s, 2 8s, and a 5. So he's full hit points.
Jesus.
Wow.
Unreal.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it for you, right?
That is it.
Okay. Brynn, what are you gonna do?
Oh my God. Okay.
Decisions.
So actually, I think these people here are probably going to make it into the thing without help. I think I'm actually gonna go and like pull a Vero. I want to get here,
Yep.
and I want to like drag a Vero if
Yep.
that is what needs
That
to
would be
happen.
that would be your full action, is getting him into the wall.
Yeah,
Getting him into-
yeah. Getting him inside.
Um,
Then
that-
I think she.
Yeah.
Can I end up like right where my little token is right now? Like just
no, I would say because you
Or
have
I'm
to
in.
move to him, grab is one action, grabbing is one action, bringing him all the way in is another
Okay.
action.
okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, you're
perfect.
just on the inside of the doors and stuff like that. And Aviro's inside.
Super.
When? Your turn.
Okay, so Gwyn is going to shout to Usfelf, "I've got her, now run!" And just scoop up Granny and
Ooh.
fly 120 feet into the wall.
Like
Well, over the wall.
Okay.
And set her down inside.
Okay, Granny made it. Woohoo! All right, Aviro, what are you doing?
Crying.
Okay, anything else?
Nope.
All right, so Glastoc, you are next to this barmaiden, correct?
Basically, I just fly up to her and say, "Climb on, lady."
And she's like, "I'm savior!" And she climbs up on you.
Okay.
That's pretty much all she can do. Olaf is
Oh
gonna.
well.
That's kind of all he can do right now. One attack. Oh, that crits.
My guy, just run.
Jay,
Right?
if
It's
this
like-
dude
it's like-
dies because you didn't have him run.
I know, especially after I healed him up so much.
Well, he can do this all day now.
Oh, I know, right? Yeah.
All right, so he
There
ran-
we go.
he runs.
Thank God.
Smart boy.
All right, so that is them. They run in. They get inside as well on 19. You hear clashing and fighting.
Did Brynn run inside?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she drugged
Okay.
Aviro in.
Okay. Oh, that's right. Okay.
She is literally having problems. She's trying to. Yeah, it's not going well for her up top. These guys
I'll
are
get there as soon as I can, Jay.
These guys are shooting crossbows at different things. They made it. They made it. They made it. Oh, last times at Regiment House.
Oh God. Oh, they're fast. Uh-oh. Are the douchebags about to get overtaken with their capitalistic desires?
For
Wouldn't that be a
capitalistic
shame?
desires. Oh, poor guys.
What? Oh no. Wait, no, hurry. Get in. As Bryn's like pushing the doors shut.
Bryn's pushing the torch.
No, hurry, hurry.
Funny
There's
that
not
you
much
mentioned that.
time.
Funny that you mentioned that, because what's gonna happen in a moment is going to be one of those hilarious things. Oh shit! Gotta double check.
Hunk of
something.
meat.
Gotta check.
Oh no,
I got it.
badass Xena warrior princess is fucking dead out there, dudes. She gonna die. This is bad. Uh-oh.
I saved the fighter.
Oh, good.
Aviro
He's not.
killed the captain.
No, no.
She's only mostly dead.
You hear
Oh.
thud as she gets boom, boom, and he grabs her by her feet, and you can kind of, or you see he has her in her thing, and he's gonna jump on her.
So she is dead.
He is dead.
Okay.
Which brings us to the guy who's like, "Thank you so much, thank you." He's like, "Thank you," and they look at these ruffians, or look at him. No problem. This guy picks it up. 5, 10, 15, 40, 45, 50. He's right there. He goes, "Dude," because they're
Are they the hockey bros
5,
from
10, 15,
Letterkenny?
20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay.
What kind of backwards pageantry is this?
Wait, what just happened?
You don't know. Can anyone
I mean, Gwen's standing right there.
give me a
so-
perception check? Everyone give me a perception check.
I'm not
I
even
mean,
gonna bother.
Actually, no. Brynn, you can't. So Gwen, give me a
Okay.
perception check.
Can Glastoc because he's up above?
There,
Not that
there's a
he's
there's
necessarily
a
looking.
there's a freaking building in the way.
Oh, okay, that building's higher than
Oh.
20 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a dirty
Wow.
20.
Practically a skyscraper for
I'm
this
gonna
little
say
hovel.
yes. You do see this. Brynn or Gwen, the ruffian, cute looking ruffian. As the other half orc grabbed it and runs, the cute one goes, "No problem." He holds on to the noble, and as these things were attacking him, he pushes the noble into the zombies and runs. So now all the zombies are circling around the noble,
And they took his gold.
and they took his gold. And the zombies are literally crunching on him right now.
Oh.
You see that? And we are now at the bottom of the round. And actually before that, the doors are shutting. One of the commanders was like, "We're shutting the doors! They're coming, shutting the doors!" And they start shutting the doors.
Thank God I can fly over the wall.
Yes.
Which brings us to round
7.
oh.
Oh my god. These fucking guys, dude. These fucking motherfuckers.
You
Gwyn is
hear
standing
in the
right there.
distance. Here in the distance, another villager running. "Wait for me!"
Where?
Down here. So, and you hear banging from like, actually, let me take that back. There's one villager there, and then there is another villager that had to come through the front door here because he couldn't get through here. So he had to go through the house and comes up to the front here, and he's like, "Oh shit." And he's kind of running around trying to make his way and realizes, "Oh shit, he's blocked." Yours started
That one's
shut.
all yours, Glastoc.
Glastoc. What are you gonna do? You are by the maiden who's now attaching herself to you, who grabbed you.
Okay, so she's hanging on, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm gonna say you're not gonna be able to carry more than one.
I have an 18 strength.
Okay. So yeah, you could take 2. Your movement's gonna be slightly slowed, but that's fine. Oh.
Like my movement already isn't slightly slowed.
Down to 15.
So what are you gonna do? You fly there.
Is this it? Wait. Okay, wait. Before I move, okay.
Mhm.
Where is? Let me go back over here. Where are the other village? That's a villager.
The villager, and that's a villager. Oh, that's Ohoth. And then there's a villager over here. And then her.
That guy I'm not going to be able to make it to.
Yeah.
So fuck that guy. All right.
So
Well,
first
I'll
action.
go down and pick up this guy.
And that's 2 actions. 1 to fly,
Right.
1 to pick him up.
Well, that's going to be 3 actions then because Glastoc can only move 20 feet at a
Okay.
time. So that's 40 feet to get to him. So yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, there.
So you're all right there. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I want it. Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
fly last. My fly lasts a minute now, so it lasts
Yep.
12 rounds.
All right, Brynn, what are you doing? The dude's trying to
I-
shut the door.
I help him shut the door.
She shuts one of the doors. Yep.
Yeah, I'm starting to shut the other one.
Okay. When? That's going to take all your actions to do that.
Yeah.
When?
Yeah.
Gwen is going to let the villains by as she grabs the shard around her neck. She's going to toss it to Brynn.
I catch it
crystal
instinctively.
shard?
The Chris. Yep.
Oh.
And then she is going to.
No, 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 no.
Oh, I got wings.
Okay, still, but I don't want you going that direction. You need to just come in here and be done.
So
Okay.
action to throw it. Do you
Yep.
need me to make a roll or?
Nope. No, I'm going to
Okay.
say you're right there. You grab it. And the look between.
We're level 10. This is
Yep.
automatic.
Mhm.
And I look at Gwen, just saying, just get your ass, not saying it, but looking
Yep.
and saying, get your ass in here.
And then what does Gwen do?
She's going to fly back over to the fighter
Okay.
To cover his retreat.
So you're right there. Okay.
Yep. And if he remains next to me for a round, she'll pick him up and fly him over this next time. But
Aviro.
Crying.
Crying.
The barmaid's like, oh shit. Olaf will. He's going to get an attack in. And then he is going to. The
Good.
door's shutting. Yeah, like I said, the door's kind of shutting. They're in. Zombie time.
let's go. Bring it on.
You do see that this guy is now
Meat.
meat. All right, Gwen, you ready for this?
I mean, are they ready for this?
First one. 14, no. 16, no.
No.
15. What the hell? 15.
My ancestors protect me.
Wow. 22?
Nope.
That's it. Did you want an attack of opportunity as one of them passed by? Or two of them?
Yeah, absolutely.
Give me an attack of opportunity as one passed by.
Absolutely.
I need to not roll this die anymore. That's a 23.
It does hit, and that is a crit.
Minimum damage, though. It's only
Yeah.
15 spirit damage.
So,
Oh,
yeah,
crit?
he's-
That's a crit?
That's a crit.
It is a crit.
Oh, crap. Okay, never mind. Not minimum damage then.
It's
So that's
pretty-
41 spirit damage.
It's still alive, but it's almost dead. It's definitely hurting.
Shouldn't run by.
That's 6 something. Wow. Okay. They're in. They go, well, shit, and they run in at the chest.
Snaky little fuckers.
Grandma's in.
Thank God.
God, if Grandma's in, hey,
Grandma
we
better
won.
have some fucking superpowers.
We
All
won,
right.
guys. Grandma made it in.
At the end of the round, the door wants to shut. The dude wants, because the zombies are like right there. And you see this fighter running back. They would
I
shut
pull-
the door on him if it is the end of the round and the dude is shutting the door. When our Brynn, the one of the militia guys is shutting the door on this guy because the zombies are like right there. Does Brynn do anything? Because here's the thing.
pull.
The next round, he may or may not get in before the zombies get there.
Well, we would have to contend with like 3 of them, and there's a gajillion of us in here, including fucking the fire starter. So I think Brynn pulls. Like if there's a big like ring on the inside of this door or anything that she can grab, she digs in her heels and pulls as hard as she can, which I imagine kind of cancels out this dude's pushing. So for just a second, the door, which was
he's pulling the door in, so you'd have to push.
Oh, I push. Oh, yeah, the opposite.
I need an
the opposite
athletics.
forces.
It's going to be a contested athletics roll.
Okay.
Because this is one of those things where I'm like, because he is closing the door. And
I got a 30 athletics check.
God, you come. He had an 18 surprisingly.
I destroyed the world. The world is white now. Oh,
there you go.
Phew. I'm so strong. Yeah.
Yeah. You hold it open. You hold it open. He can't. He's like, they're right there.
And I look at this dude who's sprinting and I say, hurry up.
Hey. Which brings us to that is the end of the round. And that, unless actually Brynn, Glastoc, Brynn, and Gwyn, I'm gonna give you one more round.
Hey,
you've
and
already
Aviro.
established you're in a weepy ball.
So Glastoc, what are you going to do? Because these things are coming, and there's a horde that are actually. Did I forget to roll their? Oh, I forgot to roll their attack on. You know what? I missed that. I made a mistake because the horde
attacking.
The dude and the chick and you. The
The dude, the chick, and you sounds like a rom-com.
Wasn't Ryan Reynolds in that?
Ooh.
I thought Owen Wilson, but I could be wrong.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thief, the cook, his wife, and her lover.
She took 9 points of damage as she got bit, and he took 10 points of damage and is grappled. Glastoc, you will have to spend a round pulling this guy up, and it's going to be a contested roll, or you can let him go as he is grappled.
I mean,
and if you fit the roll, you potentially could drop both of them, depending on how well you or how badly you roll.
Oh my god!
That decision's bad.
You gotta boot this fucker in the face. He's too heavy.
No. Hold on. I just have to check something.
First things first. I'm the realist. Let the whole world feel it. Feel
it.
All right. So he's grappled.
He's grappled. She is not. He is grappled.
But I'm holding on to him.
You're holding on to him, yes.
Okay, I use 2 action to cast freedom of movement on him, which means he automatically succeeds on any immobilizing, grabbed, or restrained effect.
So I have a question for you.
Yes.
What that particular spell, does it have a cinematic component to it? Because you currently are holding on to 2 people. And to cast a spell, you would have to let go of one of them.
Shit. I just looked at it. I looked at it and it said verbal, and I'm like, I was about to say no, but it actually does say somatic.
This is the essence of this game of decisions and consequences and who survives. Years of more players.
This is like a Telltale game, and the people we save are gonna matter for the ending.
That is 100%. Because next few episodes will be the siege of.
We are building our fucking army, dude. Take that into account. We
And-
should have
and
saved
there's
Xena
gonna
Warrior
be stuff
Princess,
that's
but
gonna
we saved
happen.
Grandma.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. Grandma probably
right.
has superpowers, or at least she'll be able to make soup. Soup
Yeah.
or powers.
She makes soup.
She makes soup. yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna try to pull this guy free.
Give me an athletics roll. You are gonna have a -4 on your roll.
-4.
You're gonna have a -4 on your roll.
Okay. -4. 30.
Pull him free.
Thank God. Okay. Was that one action?
That will be one action. Yes.
Okay. So I'll use one. I mean, I don't know how you want to work, like how Glastoc gains elevation and stuff.
So it's your flight. So your movement.
Okay. Yeah. So Glastoc will use his last 2 actions to just start booking towards the.
So with that being said, by the end of next round, because you're flying up and no one's going to be able to get you, you will be able to get into the thing with both of them.
In actuality, let's see how many rounds it's going to take. So if I got to go 20 feet, let's say I get to move 20 feet.
So it's going to be 4 rounds.
I can only move 60 feet per round. So it's going to take Glastoc
2-3 rounds.
two. It's going
That's
to take
fine.
him 2 full rounds to get there.
But because you're flying,
Yeah.
you're going to be safe. You're going to make it safe with them.
Okay.
Brynn.
Yes. Okay. So I guess now that it did my man make it in? Or has he not gone yet?
He's not gone yet.
I want to hold my action to see if he gets in. If he gets in, I want to
Shut the door?
Shut the door. If he does not, I want to keep doing what I'm doing.
All right. Gwen, what are you doing?
Okay, now that he has moved away from
Yes.
that spot, and I see Glastoc rescues that guy, Gwyn is going to just take off about 10 feet in the air and just kind of wait there in case anybody needs assistance.
Yeah.
And essentially, if anybody can make it back close to the walls, she'll go pick them up.
On initiative 19, he runs in through the doors as these zombies are coming. And you are going to be able to shut the door in the nick of time as they are coming in. And the door
Awesome.
gets sealed.
Whew.
And you're able to bar it up. And
Does
with-
like one zombie's hand get stuck in there and then get
Sure.
squished and it's just going on the floor on the ground?
Yeah.
Like the
It's, like,
Montechiwan.
chopped off.
Yep.
Montechiwan
Yeah.
in the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it that way.
You're Mr.
Uh,
Now Priest.
And then Gwen, how long do you wait and fly with Glastoc behind, or how
Yeah,
far do
I will help him along
Okay.
if you want me to take the
Glastoc's a
guy or
little slow.
something.
and
Yeah,
you
I'll-
see that this villager over here gets eaten. You see
Yeah.
that the militia captain over here is gone.
Yeah.
And this guy's just shooting crossbow bolts, and he's the captain.
I was gonna try to get close to her and
Mhm.
cast Drop Dead, which is that reactionary thing I used on Brynn one time.
Oh
but
yeah.
I wasn't gonna be able to get close enough. So
So,
Damn.
and with that, is Gwen and Glastoc land in, you hear the walls and the doors, and this is a 2-set system. There's a 2-door system, so there's a little bit of it. So the outside
airlock.
door, yeah, it's an airlock type this way. And you shut everything, and as you get down, the remaining surviving villagers and people are just exhausted by crying and figuring out, and you just hear hordes of, and you feel the walls and the doors as things are, and you see the giant just pacing this wall. And how long is this spell, Aviro?
A minute.
Okay,
yeah, all the walls are a minute. So
Okay.
like mine will start disappearing first.
start
and then-
disappearing.
Yeah.
And then that is where we're going to end tonight's episode. As the walls end, they disappear. We'll pick up with one giant that potentially could destroy the walls. What will you do from inside this castle as we start entering to the siege of... Thank you, players, for a wonderful
Incredible.
game.
Incredible.
Look, I saved the girl,
you
and we
sa-
saved Grandma.
You saved Grandma. You
I
saved the
saved two-
fighter.
Lecherous douchebag capitalists.
Yes. And in the next coming weeks,
And children.
in the siege, it's like there's gonna be how much food is left. How long can you survive? How long? I mean, with the amount of people, this is a wizard's tower. There's clearly the sent you here, find out what's wrong, but you're gonna get out. How? And then, is there something bad in the wizard's tower? Lots of stuff
Aviro
to
can
happen.
create food, right, Aviro?
Maybe.
He can
Maybe.
pull himself out of his depression.
Yeah, that's going to be real hard.
Oh yeah. Oh, we're gonna. If there's any alcohol in this wizard's tower, we are going to find it. Never mind. Glastoc has some all the time.
Maybe not. But yeah, there might be some magical stuff in here that might Pharaoh could use, or something.
There's some herbs of some sort.
A lot of good stuff. Anyways, thank you everyone for
Wow.
joining us. We will be back in. No, yeah, because June 4th is our. That's in 2
Whoa. Let's go.
So we are gonna start that process. So thank you everyone. Quick shout out. Go around if you want to share anything of where you can find him. Jeff? Anything?
I got nope.
Jim?
Jay, you're a sadistic, twisted son of a bitch who
Nope.
got way too much pleasure out of this.
Yep.
Good stuff all around.
Jim?
No, I'm good.
Ryan?
I got nothing to plug, but thank you very much, Jay. This was fun.
Carrie.
I'm Carrie. You can find me on Monday nights on Mini Terrain Domain where we play Pathfinder 2e, and all of a sudden that game is starting to look like a light, joyful romp compared to this one. That game is called Seven Dooms for Sandpoint. Anyway, yeah, the Dooms. This game is amazing. This is on Wednesday nights. On Thursday nights, I play on Mini Terrain Domain. We play kids on bikes.
That's such a great.
It
show.
It is so fun and wacky and wild. Yeah. This is amazing. Jay, go fuck yourself. This has been great.
Thank you to my wonderful, fun, talented players. All of you, welcome, and we will see you back here. Care and be kind.
Bye.